Today is the 18th day of April 2016, and we're bringing you again what is happening around the MMM communities. Welcome to Mavro News Channel. In our main news, we'll take a look at Republic of Bitcoin as admins decide to close it and the impact will have on other localized sites. We also head on to India as guiders promote MMM, and to MMM Philippines as they open another community center. In our MMM Gives Back, we shall witness two guiders of MMM Republic South Africa as they bring cheers to two different foundations in Johannesburg. And we will also have an interview with Mr. Jerry Lee of MMM Philippine Guider School and know more about what benefits the school provides. And Mr. Marvo Builder Ryan Wilson will discuss about the power of leveraging. And to cap off our edition, an inspiring story about a lady guider, Nancy Brock, from MMM Philippines. Find out the details in just a few moments. While we were recording our third edition last April 9, 2016, a surprise announcement from the admins of MMM Republic of Bitcoin, or MMRB, came out declaring the end for the Republic of Bitcoin, stating that it was a failed experiment. The cited reason for termination of MMRB was it turned out they were unable to pay 100% per month. They say that 100% is just too much compared to the 30% which can be paid easily and has been proven to practice in other countries. The Bolton also laid out what MMRB participants will experience in the coming days. First of all, the Mavros of MMRB participants will be transferred to the MM structure of the countries where they come from. If there's no structure working in their country, the plan is to create one within the next 2 weeks from the date of the announcement. Next, once all RB Mavros are transferred, it will be shown as old Mavro in their transferred personal offices and will not be available for withdrawal. Then, as the country where the MMRB participants transfer to slowly develops, they will be paid back gradually. 10% of the total incoming provided help in the system of their country will be allocated on repaying the old Mavro. The announcement said that this practice has already been tested in many countries and proven to work. Depending on the growth rate of the country, the estimated time for old Mavros to be paid is a little more than 6 months. The Bolton also stated that there's nothing that can be done with the decision, though it may be unpleasant. It asked participants to wait a bit and ended with the administration's plea for understanding. Related to the end of MMM Republic of Bitcoin, admins have also pulled the plug for all MMM Extra offerings on localized sites. Starting April 9th, the MMM Extra program will no longer be available. Similar to MMRB, they said it was a failed experiment as the tasks were not able to generate enough number of participants and donations to cover the 100% reward. All completed tasks prior to April 9th, though, will still be paid in full. As of now, Mavro 30% is the only available mutual aid program for all members. Moving to MMM India, guiders and some participants have been actively going to the streets to distribute MM brochures and pamphlets. 1K guider K. Ram Prasad and Rajukamar Vishwakarma, 100 guider Vishal Takar, and some participants did the distribution in places like Hyderabad, Samli, Chandigarh until nighttime. Pocket meetings in MMM India also increased this week. They held it in different locations such as Talbugar, district of Kolpahor, Samli, and the MM office in Bikaner and Gargodi. Guiders Mog, Janus Mughal, Praveen Divakar, and Rajkumar Vishwakarma are some of the guiders who had led these pocket meetings. And in our last stop for this week, MMM Philippines opened another community center in Quezon City last week. Through guider Jose Foster, the new center aims to accommodate more new participants and to provide training that includes technicalities. Also, different guiders of MMM Philippines have been holding more than 60 events every week under the Livelihood Assistance and Education Program, or LEAP. Through LEAP, more people have been receiving help from MMM, and it's also helped increase the number of new participants and donations. A new approach in presenting MMM is also set to be launched soon to further augment the success of LEAP. On March 31st, 2016, Republic of South Africa guider Anna hosted another charity event at the Nazareth House in Yeoville, Johannesburg. This foundation is called A Home Away from Home in the heart of Johannesburg because they care for the elderly, abandoned, and orphaned children. They even have an art clinic, outreach ministry to sick and elderly families in the local communities, and even offer hospice and palliative care.
My name is Anna Mukezi from the Triple M. I am the manager. I'm here at Nazareth House to do some donations of the toiletries.
Through this event, Guider Anna has brought hope to the foundation by providing them toiletries. She has also shown them how MMM touches the lives of many through its charitable deeds. Nainsa, a representative of Nazareth House, said that they were very grateful for being a chosen foundation of MMM. They had no idea what MMM was until Guider Anna visited them and made an on-the-spot explanation about the MM community and its ideology. MMRC Guider Anna touches the lives of children at FM Benny Home. Another guider of RSA also showed how MMM touches the lives of children. Guider Anna chose the FM Benny Home in Durfenston, Johannesburg as a beneficiary of the charity last March 29, 2016. FM Benny Home is a foundation founded by the Army, and its goal is to save babies and children.
Good day, how are you? My name is Onna. I'm representing MMM, which stands for Mugwadi Mondial Money Box. We are here today at Etembeni with Captain Neil. We are here to donate stuff for the kids.
They protect and give life to abandoned and abused children from birth to the age of 3, and even to those who are born with HIV and AIDS. Captain Barosor, the representative of FM Benny Home, is grateful for the food stuff they receive. The event had been an accomplishment for Guider Anna and FM Benny Home to aid the helpless children. On our next segment is an interview with MMM Philippine Guider School mentor. Here is Mr. Jerry Lee. So Lee, when does the Guider School usually start?
Usually the Guider School starts every 2 weeks. So right now we are currently on the batch 23 and batch 24 of the Philippine Guider School. So after 2 weeks, we'll have another batch.
How do they sign up though?
They sign up using their POs, and the invitation for Guider School pops up in their dashboard.
How do most students find learning through MMM Guider School?
Actually, most of them have fun while doing the business games. The camaraderie starts there, and then after the Guider School, they usually message each other and they become friends after that. So they usually have fun with Guider School.
As a mentor, what are the challenges that you face?
Some of the challenges I face is when handling non-Filipino participants like from Cambodia, Vietnam, and other countries, because they sign up for the global school and then they ended up in Philippine Guider School. But we do accommodate them and then help them graduate and become Guider after graduation.
It's now time for Mr. Marvo Builder, Randy Wilson. Take it away, Randy.
Hey folks, this is Randy Wilson, Mavro Builder with the Mavro News Channel. And today we're going to talk about some of the things that are obvious but sometimes hidden in this journey that we're all on to achieve some kind of financial abundance. And many of us have been taught a certain philosophy about how to make more money. And that money is usually made by trading our time for the money. But yet we simply find that that's never enough. There's not many people you're ever going to meet in your lifetime who trade their time for money and therefore have enough money. You'll find that most people who trade their time for money are typically either A, just taking life the way it is, or B, they're always seeking, they're always on a journey to increase their resources, help them elevate their lives. And I call this the journey of looking for leverage. You know, leverage is the ability to do more with less. And there is no other area of life that is more applicable than when it comes to money. See, because rich people who are rich, have found out how to leverage. And what that means is typically they work a lot less but make a lot more money than most of us. Most people who have leverage have found a way to make their money work for them versus their time and personal energy and labor work for them. People who find a way to make their money work for them typically can go out and enjoy life and do the things in life that brings them pleasure, security, financial abundance. They can live in different, maybe better places. They can drive better cars. They can live in bigger, better houses, all because of leverage. And when you look at something like MMM, and you ask yourself, what is the attraction to MMM? Why do so many people around the world look for some kind of happiness in MMM? They're loyal to MMM. They love the concept, the ideology of MMM. We all love MMM, guys, because of the leverage. When we think about the money, if you will, that can be made by participating in MMM, what is it really that makes us so excited? Is it because we just want to have a lot of money so we can, go to the shopping mall and spend it all? Or we want to buy fancy things? I don't think so. Most of the people that I have run across in MMM are people that are looking for leverage in their lives so that they can do things that bring them joy. Maybe spend more time with their family. Maybe do things, hobbies and things of interest that they're interested in. Maybe play the guitar or learn martial arts. Whatever the case is, people need leverage in their lives in order to really enjoy life. And if you don't have, let's talk about if you don't have leverage. If you don't have leverage, usually the most important hours of your life, typically between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., these are the most productive hours of your life. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. are usually in labor or toil. That's what you typically use those hours for if you don't have leverage. If your income is based on your ability to trade your time for money, then those most important hours of your life are going to be used in the employment of someone else. Now, you might say, well, I have a great job. I do some, I love what I do at my work. And so these hours of labor are well spent. Yes, but also remember that we also had to spend a lot of hours, time, energy, and money. Time, energy, and money to maybe get the degrees or get the education necessary to fulfill the kind of jobs that you might have right now. My point here, my friends, is just to say simply that we need leverage in our lives, and that's what MMM really helps us with. It brings leverage into our lives. It's a pool of resources that's compounding with the help of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of people all over the world contributing to one large pool. And that's the leverage that we all get to enjoy. The leverage of millions of people all around the world contributing to the pool so that you can have access to it and take out what you need at any given point. And this leverage could possibly allow you to not have to labor, not have to toil, not have to work, not have to use your most important, powerful hours of your life, the most productive hours of your life, laboring or under the employment of someone else. Guys, that's what MMM offers us. That's what is so attractive by it. That's what makes us so loyal to the ideology and the concept, is because we are looking for leverage in our lives. We need that leverage because we want to live happier, healthier lives, and we can do that with more leverage. So first of all, I want to say thank you to MMM and Sergey Mavrati for this concept, for the community, because this kind of leverage that we get to enjoy is hard to find anywhere else. So this is Randy Wilson, Mavro Builder with Mavro News Channel. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.
Our featured story today is about an inspiring 24-year-old lady from the Philippines, Miss Nancy Boro. She originally hails from Samar but is currently living in Naga City because of her work as an online consultant for MMM Philippines.
Kita ko yung kanyang pagpupursige despite sa kanyang kalagayan ay nakayanan niya na maging isang guider. So parang naging inspirasyon siya sa akin na sabi ko kung siya nga nakaya niya, no? Why yung ibang tao hindi nila makaya na normal yung kanilang kalagayan.
Gusto kong ipakita sa mundo na kahit ganito po ako, kahit yung ibang tao po or sabihin natin yung ibang person po na katulad sa akin yung situation is at least po makapag-inspire ako na kaya din po nila.
In line with that, Nancy got to know that MMM offers support to guiders who wishes to do offline and charity events. So, she enrolled in the guider school and she passed. She says she's now able to help her parents out financially and live a comfortable lifestyle. She wants to give back to others the many and big things MMM brought to her life. She plans to give attention especially to persons with disabilities like her so they can experience what she had. She's very thankful for how her life changed because of MMM. And that wraps up our edition of Mavro News Channel this week. I'm your host Sarah, leaving you one of my favorite Chinese proverbs. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. Always remember, together we change the world.